You think you know me.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, our final heartbeat. In the last episode, I don't know how the episode actually went, but we know for sure that the last thing we did in this game was we saved Yuri. Which left us with an interesting dilemma, because normally chapter 3 is all about Monika. As Natsuki here gets deleted. Just flat out deleted. She doesn't die, she just gets completely deleted. So what does that mean? Well, that means we got a completely brand new, original, completely fan-made chapter 3. Starring, well, mostly focusing on Monika. Mostly focusing on Monika and Natsuki. Because Act 1, that was all about Sayori. Act 2, Yuri. Now Monika. Why do I keep saying Monika? Monika gets her spotlight normally in Act 3. This time, it's all about Natsuki. So let us play. Unfortunately, this does mean that the skip button is not available, and it means that we're gonna be doing this for few parts, considering we have to go through Act 1 with Natsuki. And no one else. Hey! I see error 404. Yep. Now, normally, we don't have this. I don't know what... There's nothing normal at this point anymore, considering chapter 3 is all about Monika. So, nothing is normal at this point because we shouldn't be here. So, everything is gonna be a bit broken. I see a petite girl, petite, whatever. Girl running towards me from the distance, shouting like no one else could be able to hear her. That girl is saying Natsuki. My neighbor and good friends, nope. My class friend, nope. A girl I met not so long ago near the entrance of the high school. Dialogue is treason. This is gonna be a fun ride. I mean, we can even go... We should go back to the main menu to see what actually happened there. New game. Yeah, error. Nope, that's a petite girl. That girl is saying, nope. Natsuki, my neighbor and good friends, is where I said no. Natsuki, my car, no. A girl that I met not so long ago near the entrance of the high school. I kinda wanna slow down the text just so that I can actually catch up that happening in real time. I just put it back where it was in time. She was reading a manga book and it grabbed my attention since it was the same issue I was trying to buy, but couldn't. I thought she was going to reject me as if I was being too pushy. But it turns out she really likes to talk about manga and anime too. Fine, stay there. We then started, no, unable, nope. Started meeting for some reason and became friends of sorts. She also lives near my house, which is why she's here in the first place. Excuse me, game? Excuse me? I'm just gonna... ignore this. Image Natsuki old PNG1, ignore. Hey, it's not nice to make lady run, you know. In case you're wondering, yes, that is a legit error screen that this game engine use that whenever something is wrong. That is legit what happens when something goes wrong. So it being implemented into a story like that is kind of freaky. Also, as you've seen throughout the series, this is a bit lighthearted. It's not that serious. I mean, if you spend time in Act 1 and Act 2, then it's very serious. But hey ho, we've been through that. So I'm just looking for a nice, good story with Natsuki, me, and Monica. And the other two have been said, so I can't say them naming right now. Hey, it's not nice to make a friend wait, you know. It is if it's you, speaking of. It might seem like we're fighting, but actually this is just the way we treat each other. It's been like this ever since I met her, and I honestly think it's a nice thing to be. What was it today? Did you oversleep or something? Hey, it's none of your business. Oh, I know. You had to go to the bathroom just before you left. Huh? And what if I did? Sorry, I didn't expect me to be actually... I'm sorry, I didn't expect me to actually guess correctly. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I click open. It legit opens. Nice. I can quit the game. Obviously, since this is completely utterly broken, we'll be probably seeing this screen a lot. But I'm gonna ignore it. No need to apologize, it's not going to work here now. Ah, I think I've done it this time. I should... Still incredibly sick, but hey ho. Natsuki bursts out laughing, reliving her master plan. I was completely worried there, yet all she wants from me is just some amusement. Why is my throat dying right now? This girl. What's with that face? It was partially your fault, wasn't it? What if what you said was actually true? That she does have a point there. Anyways, I just had some more to eat for breakfast than usual, that's all. You could have left without me too. Unless you secretly love me, that is. I push Natsuki back softly, reclaiming my personal space once again. I don't want to admit it, but she does have a point. I do enjoy having her around, and she's basically the only friend I have. Ah, sad. That's why I would like this to go on for much longer. But from time to time she puts some of these landmines on the road. I wouldn't want to step one of those. You know, you shouldn't do this kind of stuff to someone unless you really like them. Taking a play out of her book. Still, whatever, let's just go. We'll be late at this rate. Natsuki walks by me and I decide to follow her in silence. Which she breaks not long after by talking about some manga she's been reading lately. The school day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Gee, I wonder what motivation he is looking for. I honestly don't know what to do now. That all classes are over. I mean, I can always hang out with Natsuki, but I don't think I should rely on her so much. What if she's busy one day? A kind of familiar voice reaches my ear. When I look, I see some girl I can't completely remember looking at me. Oh my god, Monica! I'm glad you still remember my name. Of course, you were... She was in my class a few years ago. I think she was the class delegate that very year. We only exchanged little pieces of conversation, mainly stuff related to the school. But even if I do feel something strange while thinking about it, my head tells me that's about it. I omitted the last part, of course. Oh, that's very nice of you remembering all that, even when we haven't talked for 8 years. Yeah, you were quite remarkable back then, taking all of the entire class by yourself. It takes courage to do so, as I can only talk so little to people I don't know. I don't really think that was that big of an achievement. In fact, I do recall it was your very fault I was chosen as a delegate in the first place. Oh yeah, that did happen. When we were choosing who was going to be delegate, we had a tie between Monica and another classmate. I was sick at home during the vote, so I had the final vote. I chose Monica out of luck. Mostly since I neither knew her nor the other candidate. Anyways, Lopsa, I've been searching for people around, so this is kind of a nice situation. How so? Have you joined a club yet? Club? To be honest, I haven't considered that idea in the slightest. A club, huh? It can be a nice way to make things a little more interesting, to be fair. Anyways, I answer Monica. No, I haven't joined any yet. Why? Great! Turns out I'm starting a new club, you know. I still don't know where we will meet or what we'll be doing, but I could use some help. Any ideas what we could do? Actually, I've always wanted to join a club where I can spend days reading and enjoying time with friends. But I know that sounds dull and boring, so I bet you have better ideas anyway. I've never considered myself to be a book rat or anything, but I think I could give it a try. Oh, but before that, do you have any other members? Not for now at least. Why? I should ask her to join too. She might even enjoy it, both the place and the company. I'm pretty sure she'll likely grow bored of me at any time soon. I can ask someone else to join, right? Why, of course. The more people we have, the better. But is that your girlfriend or something? No. What made you think that? I didn't mean to intrude upon your relationships. I just wanted to know what kind of person you'd bring. Ah, sorry. It's fine as long as there's manga to read, so I guess a literature club would be the right place for that. Manga? Well, as long as they don't disturb the place, they'll be more than welcome. I'll go now, I need to prepare the stuff for tomorrow. So tomorrow after class, wait for me here, okay? Sure. Nice. New club. Monica leaves, humming a tune in a happy tone. And here I stand alone. Again. A club, huh? I bet I'm going to be the vice president. And I'll have to do things for the club, whether I want to or not. I'm sure it'll be a pain once the time comes, but I'm also sure I'll enjoy my time there. I can even spend more time with Natsuki if she agrees to join the club. A club? Why? Completely opposite to what I thought, Natsuki ends up shouting when I tell her about the club. Well, I met up with an old friend and she asked me to... And you agreed? That's not all. I also told her that I was going to bring you to the club. You did what? I'm sorry. I just thought it would be a nice place where we could sit down and read some manga together. Don't worry though. I'll tell her tomorrow that you didn't like the idea and... Wait. Let's not rush things for a bit. Huh? What's wrong with her now? I could swear she was completely angry all about this. Anyway, what's this club about? It's actually a literature club of sorts. It's still not open, but tomorrow we'll choose a room and talk to the teachers about it. Literature? How's that related to manga? Natsuki complains, confused as to what reasoning I used to make the connection there. Well, actually I thought that since they're both books, they wouldn't mind us reading manga instead. And my friend seems to agree on that. Well, as long as I can spend time reading manga somewhere nice, I guess I don't care. I'll join the club. Yes! Natsuki joins the party! Oh, but... Natsuki left the party? Tomorrow I'm assigned to clean my class, so I won't be able to come with you two. To talk to the teachers. It's a light-hearted story. It's a very light-hearted story. Compared to what I've also downloaded and planned on doing, this is very light-hearted. It's kind of... I honestly can't talk, because the cough medicine I took earlier, it's still affecting me a bit. Although it's not really working, considering that I'm coughing all the time. But yeah, I was kind of feeling crappy, I'll be honest, before I started this, so it's kind of nice to see that it's actually bringing the mood up a bit. And this is when I cut to the next scene where someone dies. Because reasons. Don't worry, I'll come pick you up there when you're finished. What's wrong about that? Well, just whatever happens, ignore anything my classmates would say. They really like to tease people, I'm sure you'll be next if you go there. Now that she says that, I don't recall a single time I went to her classroom previously. She had always been waiting for me near the front door whenever she had to do so. As for today, I sent a text message asking her to come here to my classroom. Don't worry, I think I can handle a little joke here and there. Don't say I didn't warn you though, because I will certainly not help you. That's mean, you're supposed to be my backup, Natsuki. You'll have to find 5 more balls for that wish to be granted, you know. Anime jokes. We laugh, and as always we leave the high school, heading towards our homes.